Welcome back, everybody. Today we're taking a deep dive into something really interesting. It just might change how you think about running your repair business.
Yeah.
We're talking about Easify Business Software, and it's designed just for the kind of challenges that you face running a repair shop.
Exactly. We're going to be looking at how Easify can help you streamline every single part of your operation. I mean, from booking in those jobs to managing all those parts and inventory to actually getting paid. And the coolest thing is it really doesn't matter what kind of repair shop you run. Could be phones, appliances, cars, anything like that.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because I've spoken to a lot of different repair shop owners over the years, and the one thing I hear again and again is just how much they have to juggle.
Right.
It's just nonstop.
Yeah.
Tracking jobs, managing parts, dealing with customers.
Yeah.
It can feel like a never-ending race, right?
Yeah, it really can. And when you get stuck in that mode where you're always reacting to things, that's when stuff starts to slip through the cracks.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you misorder a part or a job gets delayed or communication breaks down. All those little hiccups can cause big headaches for you and the customer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So how does Easify come in and solve these problems? What's the secret sauce?
Well, imagine this. A customer walks in with something broken, and the first thing you can do with Easify is, boom, pull up their customer record. It takes seconds.
Oh, wow.
And if it's a brand new customer, creating that record is just as quick and easy.
So no more digging through file cabinets or trying to read, messy handwriting?
No.
All right, that's a win already. But what about actually creating a work order for the repair itself?
Oh, that's just as easy. You create a new order, you link it to that customer, and then you select the services and any parts that you need from a list. It's all there.
So it's like a digital catalog of everything your shop offers.
Pretty much.
Okay. It's got to save a ton of time. But I'm curious, every repair job is a little different. How do you account for all the, the unique details or specific customer requests?
Yeah, good question. So Easify has this note section for every single job.
Oh, okay.
And you can put every little thing in there. Serial numbers, any damage that was already there, customer preferences, literally everything goes in there. And the cool thing is because it's all digitally attached to the job, it means everyone in the shop's on the same page.
Right. Oh, that's going to be huge for communication.
Absolutely.
Especially in, busy shops with multiple technicians running around. You don't want those he said, she said situations.
Exactly. Yeah, that just causes delays and confusion.
Totally.
And it gets even better. So a technician starts working on a job, right? They can see all this information, add their own notes as they're working, and they can even attach pictures to document their progress.
Oh, wow.
And those notes, those pictures, they're available for anyone else working on that job or managing the shop to see.
Oh, that level of transparency and real-time updates has got to be a huge weight off the shop owner's shoulders.
Definitely.
No more running around chasing people down for updates or relying on word of mouth. It's all right there.
That's the beauty of Easify,
Yeah.
Keeps all your information in one place so everyone who needs it can get to it.
It's all centralized.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got the job all booked in. You've got detailed notes. Everybody's in the loop. But now let's talk about one of the big nightmares, I think, for any repair shop owner, and that's managing all those parts in the inventory.
Right.
It's just a constant balancing act, isn't it?
Oh, it is for sure. Too little stock and you're going to end up delaying jobs, but too much and you're, tying up all your cash flow.
Yeah.
But Easify actually offers a solution to help you kind of strike that perfect balance.
All right. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. So let's say a technician realizes they need a certain part, to finish a job. How does Easify help with that?
So they can add that part to the job order right then and there, even if it's not actually in stock at that moment.
Okay.
So it's like a built-in reminder system.
So no more scrambling at the last minute, trying to find a part or rushing off to the supplier.
Exactly. And here's the really cool part. Easify can actually generate reports that tell you exactly what parts need to be ordered for all those upcoming jobs.
Oh, wow.
So you're not guessing anymore.
It's like a crystal ball for your parts.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's got to be a huge time saver and stress reliever.
Absolutely. No more relying on your memory. And as you order and receive parts, Easify updates your inventory levels automatically.
Okay, so you always have an accurate picture of what you've got on hand.
Yeah.
No more, doing manual counts or stock takes.
That's right. And it means fewer errors, too.
Yeah.
Right. And that brings us to, I guess, another really crucial aspect of running a repair shop, which is getting paid.
Yes, the financial side of things.
Yeah,
It's one thing to do great work, but actually collecting the money can be a whole other challenge sometimes.
for sure.
So how does Easify help with that?
Well, one of the simplest but most effective things it does is it lets you see which jobs are done but haven't been paid for yet.
So you don't have to go sifting through paperwork or
Mm.
or trying to remember who owes you money.
Exactly. And then once you've seen those outstanding invoices, you can use Easify to create a nice professional invoice and email it straight to the customer.
Right from the software.
Yeah,
Okay, so goodbye to those, generic templates or even worse, handwritten invoices.
exactly. And if you have customers who want to pay right there on the spot, Easify can handle that too.
Oh, it does point of sale.
Yeah.
But I am curious, we've been talking about how Easify can save time and reduce those errors, but what about the bigger picture? How does all this translate into, real business benefits?
Well, think about it this way. When you're not always putting out fires and chasing information, you've got way more time and energy to focus on what really matters, and that's your customers.
Right.
You can really build those relationships and give that top-notch service that keeps people coming back.
Yeah, you're not bogged down by all that admin stuff.
Exactly. And happy customers, they're the ones who recommend you to their friends and their family.
Word of mouth is the best advertising.
It is. And that leads to more business and, ultimately greater profits.
It's a chain reaction.
It is. You streamline operations, you've got more time to focus on customers, and that leads to business growth.
Yeah.
That's the power of technology when you use it the right way. It's not just about doing things automatically, It's about creating a ripple effect of good things across your whole business.
I love how you put that. It's not about replacing people. It's about empowering your team to be their best and give that best service.
Exactly. And speaking of empowering your team, one of the biggest benefits I've seen with Easify is the impact it has on team morale.
Really? How so?
Well, when your team has the right tools to do their jobs well, when
Yeah.
communication's clear, when everyone's on the same page, it just reduces stress,
That's
and it
fair.
makes them feel proud of their work.
Yeah, nobody wants to feel like they're constantly behind or scrambling to get things done.
Exactly. And that feeling of, competence and being in control, it creates a much more positive work environment.
And happy employees usually means happy customers, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
win-win for everybody.
It all comes back to that customer focus, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I know we've been singing Easify's praises here, but is there anything it doesn't do?
Hmm.
What about those repair shops that already have their own system in place?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they're using spreadsheets or some other software.
Yeah, so it's true. A lot of businesses have kind of made their own solutions over the years. And for some, that might be enough. But what's so cool about Easify is it's not just a bunch of separate features. It's like a whole system built specifically for how complicated running a repair business can be.
Right.
So it's more than just a spreadsheet,
It's purpose-built.
Exactly. And yeah, it might take a little time to switch over from an old system, but the benefits you get in the long run, like efficiency and accuracy and happy customers, it's worth it.
Totally. It sounds like Easify could really change things for repair businesses of all sizes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure some people listening are wondering, is this really for me? Is it easy enough to use even if you're not a tech person?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it's something that Easify has definitely thought about. From what I've seen, the interface is really easy to understand and use.
So no steep learning curve or hours
No.
spent reading the manual?
No. It's basically plug and play. And even if you do have a question, they have really good customer support to get you up and running quickly.
Oh, that's good to know. Always good to have help if you need it. But, even with a user-friendly design, some people might be hesitant to commit to a whole new software system, the big decision. What would you say to those folks who are on the fence?
I always recommend taking advantage of free trials whenever you can.
Oh, yeah?
And luckily, Easify offers a 30-day free trial.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great chance to really test it out and see how it would work for your specific business. Kick the tires a little bit before you actually commit to anything.
Exactly. And in those 30 days, I think you'll really see the difference Easify can make.
I have a feeling you're right. As we've been talking about, I've been thinking about all the stress and frustration this software could take away from repair shop owners. It's almost like a weight off their shoulders.
It's true. We don't always realize how much being disorganized or inefficient affects us personally and professionally.
Yeah, for sure. And when you can streamline things, reduce errors, improve communication, it just creates a wave of good changes across your whole business and your life, too.
Exactly. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about getting your time and energy back and focusing on what matters most. Growing your business, giving great service, and, maybe even having a little more time for yourself.
As we've been talking, I've been thinking about all the things a repair shop owner could do with that extra time and energy. Maybe they finally take that vacation they've been putting off or spend more time with their family. Or maybe they put that energy back into the business,
Yeah.
you know, explore new services or trying to reach more customers.
Yeah, those are all great examples. And it shows how good business software isn't just about making more money, it's about having a better quality of life.
Right. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about creating a business that works for you, not the other way around.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think that's a perfect place to stop.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into Easify and how it can really change the game for repair businesses. Hopefully you got some good ideas from this and maybe even a little inspiration to try out some new ways of working.
It's been great chatting with you.
As always, thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deeper.